Good day, everyone. Let's talk about conjunctions, meaning what planets are sitting next to yours in your natal chart. And every chart is different. Wherever your conjunctions are, be it on your ascendant, your rising sign, your descendant, your midheaven, that is strong energy, especially on the angles. But there is also strength if you have strong conjunctions in your chart. So I want to look at Renee Zellweger, the talented, beautiful actress who is a sun sign of sensual Taurus, uses her beautiful Taurus vocals to sing and perform and dance, and she shines in the world with her sun sign. But her sun sign in Taurus is conjunct Saturn. Now, conjunctions can be tight, meaning you're sitting right next to them, or a little distance. So they could be right next to you. For example, let's use this as steps. They could be 1 step away or up to 10 steps away from you. And I personally feel the closer the conjunction is to you, the stronger it tends to be. In Renee's case, she has a Saturn Sun conjunction. Do you see this in the 8th house? And so what does that do? Well, would you want Saturn that close to your Sun all the time? Saturn is the Lord of karma. Saturn is all about work. You got work to do. There are tasks on your to-do list. You need to get them done. You need to be serious and driven and committed. And so having Saturn on your Sun would really make you feel like, I've got stuff to do. I've got to work. I've got to be the best I can be. I've got tons of stuff to do. My reputation is important. I'm serious. I'm driven. I'm focused. Yes, Saturn, I will do what you say. Okay. Who wants that all the time? That's not an easy energy all the time. It's a great energy when you really want to be driven to succeed in whatever you're doing. Being an actress, being a CEO, being someone in charge, being someone who loves to work. Saturn conjunct the Sun. Now, let's take a look at another conjunction she has, which is her Venus is conjuncting Chiron. And Venus in Aries conjuncting Chiron in Aries. So Venus is what we love and how we make our money. And Venus in Aries is the hot girl in the room. Hot girls are usually confident. They're hot, meaning men seek them out or partners seek them out. They're confident. They usually have good bodies. They usually have plenty of suitors. They too are on the hunt, meaning they have no problem letting a guy or girl know they're interested with this aspect. Other Venus and Aries people, think of the beautiful, sexy Marilyn Monroe had this aspect. Elizabeth Taylor. Gigi Hadid has this aspect. Renee Zellweger, but it's conjunct Chiron, the wounded healer. And so this could mean your love relationships are also where your deepest wounds are. Is that always easy? That's pretty intense energy to carry. Now, it can be very much about, I've got to fall in love. I love being in love. So your deepest emotions can come from love, but your deepest pain and wounds can also come from love as well. Now, let's go over to the first house, because the first house is the house of self. It's an important house. And what does she have there? She has Jupiter conjuncting Pluto. And she's got Uranus there too. So Jupiter conjuncting Pluto gives her power and luck at all times, able to transform, able to inspire others. Uranus there provides a quirkiness. So she's got all those planets hanging out together at all times. Great chart for acting and actresses because you can draw on the characters of each one of those energies and perform on stage as Renee does so brilliantly. She has won 2 Academy Awards. She's brilliant. She stands out. She won an Academy Award for Judy Garland. She won another Academy Award. And in the movie Bridget Jones's Diary, she gained 30 pounds and lost it later. Who does that? Unless you have the help and the talent of some of these planetary energies with you. Right? And I find when I see a lot of planets, for example, in the first house like Renee has, they really make great performers, great actors, actresses. Whatever it is, they really do. Because if that energy is not used or expressed in a positive way, it can go inward and people can become selfish because the first house is the house of self. And sometimes people that have too many conjunctions or stelliums in the first house can be selfish. It's true. And yet with Renee's chart, I love how she expresses these energies in the roles that she takes on, in the performances. Now, I'm not going to say she doesn't have selfish tendencies. We are human beings. We can all be a little selfish. But I'm talking just about conjunctions today. And find out where your conjunctions are and how many degrees separate one planet from another, or the sun from the moon, or the moon from Chiron, or Venus from Mercury, or Venus and Jupiter, any of that. Take a look. How does it feel to you? How do you express it? Some conjunctions are amazing. Some are not always fun. But they're there. And they're with you your entire life. Get familiar with your conjunctions, your friends, your acquaintances in your chart. I hope this was helpful on conjunctions. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.